Morning. So there's the second one, there's the third one. 3 little short bits of wooden railings, and then you've got that long one. Then you're at the corner. So when I get home now, I'm going to have me 3 boiled eggs for my breakfast as usual. I've had my banana, I'll have my satsuma again soon, just to keep us going and give us some liquid for refreshment in my mouth. Because when you start walking a long distance you get dry, parched. I remember seeing this walk on a YouTube video many moons ago, and when I seen it I thought, oh, I've got to go on there. So I think I drove down that same weekend and came down and walked along the River Allen here from the car park going that way towards Planky Mill. Now you can see a bit of a pathway going through the trees. It's not defined good, but you can see it's been a bit of a path going along the tree line on that side. And then further along you actually see some wooden railings where there must have been a pathway along there at one time, but they've got it all temporarily fenced off to stop you going along there, because it's dangerous. Obviously you probably slip down the embankment into the water where it's crumbling. It's not a proper defined path like this. There's some wooden railings there, over there, between those 2 trees. Hang on, just get back a bit. There, you can see a bit of wooden railings there. So there was a pathway along there at one time. So obviously they don't want anybody slipping down the embankment and hurting themselves, so basically they've boxed it off to stop people going along there. So I highly recommend this walk to anybody that likes walking along the rivers. Nice beautiful countryside, quiet, peaceful, and all you can hear is the trickling water and birds singing. Perfect retreat to come out the way of the towns and cities and noise and pollution. And as you can see, the pathways are quite wide and okay to negotiate. I mean, obviously back there's some steps up and down, but manageable. But anybody in a wheelchair, it would be difficult, because obviously people have got to lift you up and carry it in the wheelchair, which is difficult, break your back. So our kingfisher. Not quite sure. If it was a sideways, I'd see all the different colours. So I'd say, oh yeah, it's definitely a kingfisher. But I only saw it like it's straight onto its back, so I couldn't tell. But might have a nest inside that tree. So as you can see up ahead, there's loads of trees over by the roots, and that's where they destroy the pathways, because they pull the whole roots out the path, and then the whole pathway crumbles away with it. Now if you look over here, there's a long section of wooden railings where the trees fallen down, sloped and slipped down the bank. And there's wooden planks in the side of the path, that's lining the side of the path over that way, just along from those wooden banisters. So there's definitely a walkway along there at one time. Not sure how far you'd get along though, because you're right at the bottom of a 100-foot drop. I've just noticed a bird box on a tree, 3 trees up, look, facing the river. But yeah, but that big tree that's fallen over, it's gone through the wooden railings and it's slipped down the embankment. It's pointing into the water. Huge tree. Right, so this is where you start going up the pathway to take you away from the lower one, which is closed off because of the fallen trees and damaged pathways. But yeah, there's definitely loads of wooden handrails there where it would have been a proper pathway along there at one time. But that's been there for years, so it'll be all rotten, so that's why they don't want you going along there, walking along there in case it collapses, or your foot going through it and rip all your skin off your shins. It should be painful. There's that bird box just there. I've had my 2 screwed to the wall above my back door. We drilled raw plugs and screwed it in the wall, because obviously all my fence has been blown over, so I haven't got any wooden posts to screw them to, so I've had to put them up on the wall. But they're more secure now and they won't blow over in the wind or move backwards and forwards to put birds off nesting in them. I'm hoping to get blue tits, 2 sets of blue tit families living in them, nesting in them. Right, uphill a bit, test the legs. There's a kind of flat rocks area there at the far side there. And it looks like people have gone along the pathway there and slid down the embankment onto the flat rocks down there to get on the other side. Right, I'll probably come across more people getting towards the car park further along, about half a mile now, because the time's getting towards dinner time now, so more and more people will come out. They'll probably knock up their sandwiches, got their flasks of tea made up and picnic stuff, and they'll come out because it's nice and dry and warm and there's hardly any wind. so it's perfect walking day. Right, so if you look over there, you can see the pathway that I was walking along on that side. It's a proper cut-in path, it's well defined, like this one. Well, this is the area, the section where all the trees had fallen over and started going down there. They pulled half this pathway up, so they closed them up for repairs. So these videos should turn out pretty good because it's brighter now. That like early morning mist is lifted, so visibility is much better now, especially when the sun's trying to break out behind us. You can just see me shadow on the path. Right, so you can actually see the pathway much better along the bottom there now. Right, another bit of a bank to get up here. Then it's mostly downhill after that, I think, to the car park. This is things I remember, like boulders on the edge of the pathway on both sides. Now, when you get back to the car park, you can make a choice as to what you're going to do to go back the way I've got the car park, which is over there, the other side of the cliffs, at the little car park where I parked. So I could go along to the car park, cross over the steel bridge, come along the farmer's field there, turn left, and take the pathway up there to Murley Woods, and then drop back down the bank to the car. Or just go through the car park, get on the road, and just follow the road right the way around, and then walk up the bank, which is a little bit longer. It's hard work, like, because you're going up the bank towards the car, but it's doable. It's just a bit more pushing the limits on your legs, but it's giving your legs a good workout. Now, I sit at my computer quite a bit in the house, so when I do get the opportunity to come out, I like to walk and push myself as far as I can go without being in pain with my calf muscles and things like that, which I used to. But since I've started taking these magnesium tablets and this stuff that I'm getting from Peru, it's like a hot chocolate stuff, but it's not hot chocolate, it's for the Revlon in it, which is high magnesium content, and you make it into a drink just like a hot chocolate, but it's not sweet. It's not like cocoa Boneville, or, you know, it's a real dry raw taste. Not nice to drink, but it's very good for you. So I sometimes make a lot of those mugs of a drink, so I get the Revlon out of it. This is flavanol, and it's all high magnesium content, which is very good for you. because we're lacking in our bodies. We all suffer with it. Another bird box on that tree there. So from the car park, if you go over the bridge, go through the single gate, drop down underneath it, you can walk along the farmer's field over that side, and then you can start going along the main path like I did to go that way towards Planky Mill, but you're on that side of the river instead of the main tourist area, this one. So if you wanted to escape the crowds of people and you wanted to go single out the way, people cross over that side. Or do what I did, park at the quiet country lane and walk up past the Morley Ton and go down that way, which I've done today. Loads of bits of trees sown here, so we've been having a good clear out to clear out the paths. Right, so I'm now coming alongside the grounds of Ridley Hall over there on your left, which is closed now. It's closed to the public. That's it over there. Now, if you were to go up those steps way back there, and you go up to the, you can come down the top path, which is up there, look, where them people are, and you walk right across the top and come down this way. But I prefer to walk along the middle section now where I'm on. So there's Ridley Hall. You can see the Union Jack flag on the top of the tower. But like I say, it's closed to the public now. Right, so when I drive home, I'm just going and make myself a hot cuppa, sit down at my computer and start uploading my files, and then use my Wondershare Filmora 14.9, that's something I'm using now. To render my videos and turn them into watchable videos and upload them on my YouTube channel. I've got 814 videos now, but that's because I had to start again, because when the censors, YouTube, CIA, FBI, I had 4,200 videos that I lost when they just closed my account down without a warning. So starting again. But I just keep pushing till I get like 1,000 and just keep pushing through that. Morning.
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 Morning. Morning.
Are those whippet dogs, are they? Whippets?
Yeah, they're
Right. You don't see many whippets now. I mean, you see greyhounds, but you don't see many whippets. Years and years ago I had a sandy coloured one.
They're lovely dogs, aren't they?
Yeah, but unfortunately it ran across the road and got hit by a bloody motorbike. Bad kidneys, had to put her down. But when I seen the shape of it, I thought they're definitely whippets. I bet they're fast off the leader.
They are. Well, that's it. We have to be really careful.
Yeah, I've got a big XL bully. And I've got to come out like say here to take him off the leader so he can run ragged backwards and forwards. But when he goes to see dogs, he just wants to play with dogs. So I've got to go and ask people to get him, put him on his leader because I'm disabled through stroke. I can't run. So I've got to keep going half a mile to get him back, put him on the leader and take him back in the car. Enjoy your day anyway.
Yeah.
Bye bye now. See the pathway down the bottom there, look? That's the main path that you used to use. But they've fenced it off so far along because all the trees that had fallen down there, and the pathway just got ripped to bits with the trees falling over and the roots pulled out. Oh yeah, you're going to come and say hello? Say hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Morning. So as you can see, it's a very popular place for people to come and walk their dogs. I remember Northern Wayfarer, he went across there with Neil and there was cows in the field and they started going towards them and they shit themselves and they climbed over that wire fence and walked along the other side of it. They were killing themselves laughing, but they're terrified of cows. But I just walk through fields of cows. I'm not worried about them at all because they're just big docile creatures. So when they do come towards you, their eyesight's are poor, so they need to get closer to you to see what you are and who you are. So that's why they come wandering over to you or even running towards you to see what you are. And people panic, they think they're getting stampeded, but they're not. Many of my videos, I've walked up to cows, I've walked through fields of cows and bulls, and I've gone up to them and put my hand flat underneath them and they've licked my hand. They're very just gentle, docile creatures, but people have got a wrong idea about them. They're just terrified of them. Unnecessarily. Morning.
Good morning.
Now I'm in an adventurous mood and my legs and feet aren't aching yet, so I might go back to the main car park, cross over the steel bridge and go over the other side and walk along the field there and then just find my way back over past the Tarn and go through the Morley Woods and see if I can find my way through all the pathways, because I've never gone that way. I've never gone back the way through the pathways, so I might investigate because I've never done it before. And I've got 4 batteries, so that's 4 times 2 hours. And like I say, when people look at your videos and watch them, if they've never been along there and they don't know how to get along there and to see how you've done it, it helps other people do the same walk, but without they getting lost and going the wrong way or coming across barriers that you can't get up there, so you don't waste your time. Right, so this is where you've got to go down the set of steps or the sloping path down onto that bottom path and then along to the car park. So these are all coming from the car park now. Morning.
Alright, mate, good morning.
Right, so you go down the steps here, you can go down the sloping stone path And I'm not far off the car park now.